Hello and welcome to today's edition of my channel. Hope you've had time to wake up and have a little coffee and put your sunglasses on when you saw this thumbnail, because today we are talking about fluorescent lime green, baby. The trouble all began when I noticed that this latest edition, 2026 edition of the 59 Chevy Impala Hot Wheels, had fluorescent green graphics on the side. Ever since I discovered that the VW Buzz Bomb had fluorescent graphics, I've been checking all of my new purchases. And since this had fluorescent graphics, I decided that it just needed a little more fluorescent green. So that's my definition of a little more fluorescent green. It also glows in the dark. I found two different kinds of glow-in-the-dark paint. The first one I had was this part number, and it goes on pretty clear. You can't tell that it's glow in the dark until it's glowing in the dark. And it got low, and I've been looking for a replacement, and I found this glow in the dark, but it is also a green tint. So you put enough of it on and it changes the color of what you're spraying it on. So I guess I don't like it as much as what I had at first, so I will have to pay closer attention. Then I'll go over some updates on some cars I've featured previously. The Hudson Hornet. Looking at my video of it, I noticed that there were white spots all through it. I went out and looked at the car and scuffed on it and dabbed some more rust on it and everything, and go back and look at the video and still see white spots. So now we're running it through again to see if I got all those white spots out of there. Feel like Lady Macbeth. Out damn spot. And an update on the 53 Chevy. This was the crash test model. Last time I showed it was after it had rode around on the dash for maybe 6 or 8 months, crashing into other cars on my dash. And it had the rust chipped back off of the corners and various places you would expect it to be. And so I touched it back up. And it's ready for the next round. Probably won't use it as a test vehicle anymore. And then there was this 47 Chevy. Haven't done a whole lot more to it. A little more rust. A little more detail. I think I've painted the headlights. Things like that. This might be done. Then I noticed my Cheech and Chong van needed a Continental kit. Was not happy to discover that the best donor car I had for a Continental kit was one of my beloved 58 Chevys. But I had a 58 Chevy that I had already designated to be a junkyard car, so I guess it's not a stretch to think someone took the Continental kit off of this to put on their step van. I guess it's not too far of a reach to think that whoever took the Continental kit off of the 58 Chevy took it off with a chainsaw. Was thinking about making it a convertible, but I kind of like the pattern I came up with on the top. Don't know if it photographs here. It hasn't photographed well previously. So that's that. One more look at the 59, get that hair out of there. Don't know where all this cat hair come from. It will set down a little better on the chassis. I just did the paint a little while ago and I'm not confident enough to really press down on it yet. And I will make a video tonight of it under the black light. Kind of strange, it lights up more yellow than green. I don't know if I'm down near the bottom of my can and more yellow's left, but it's almost a chartreuse color when it lights up under the black light. So that's it for today. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.